October morning in New England. My name is Sujata Bhatia. I teach biomedical engineering here at Harvard. I'm also the proctor on call for Harvard Yard this weekend. I'd like to begin with a reading from Henry David Thoreau's Letters to His Friend, Harrison Blake, a fellow spiritual seeker. Thoreau writes, "We will stand on solid foundations to one another. I, a column planted on this shore, you on that. We meet the same sun in his rising. We were built slowly and have come to our bearing. We will not mutually fall over that we may meet, but will grandly and eternally guard the straits. I see an inscription on you, which the architect made. I see it toward sunset in favorable lights. Each must read for the other. Friends, I wish to greet you by bowing to the greatness within you, and I wish to speak to you this morning about inscriptions. The inscriptions carried within each of us, and more importantly, the inscriptions carried within each of our friends. These are the inscriptions of greatness that we must recognize, that we must study, that we must cultivate, that we must bring to fruition. This is the mission to which I have dedicated my life's work as a teacher and academic and residential advisor of undergraduate students at Harvard University. Friends, we must develop the capacity to see greatness in one another. We must perceive the greatness, not just in what others currently are, but also in what they may become in the future. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote in his journals, "Men are not made like boxes, 100 or 1,000 to order, and all exactly alike, of known dimensions and all their properties known. But no, they come into nature, each one incalculable and of extravagant possibilities. Slowly or speedily, they unfold new, unknown, mighty traits. Indeed, as Emerson said, each of us possesses mighty traits that may be yet unknown to the world. I love my work because each day I can look into an undergraduate student's shining eyes and I can see greatness peering back at me. While others may look at a student and see a teenager playing video games for fun, I see a future computer scientist. While others may see a 20-something who enjoys getting lost in Tolstoy, I see a future literary scholar. Thoreau wrote, "I have great faith in a seed. Convince me that you have a seed there, and I am prepared to expect wonders." When we see the greatness, the beauty, the talent in others, we see and feel the universal spirit that connects us all, the good, the oversoul, what transcendentalists call nature, what Hindus call the Atman. We talk much of sympathy and empathy and of the importance of putting ourselves in another's shoes. But I'm asking you to take a step beyond empathy. Do not just put yourself in another's shoes. Put yourself in another's dreams, in another's hopes. In our shared world, we must both lead one another and follow one another toward greatness. Our friends cannot always read their own inscriptions. These inscriptions may be fading and crumbling due to the twists and turns of life. We must read our friends' inscriptions to them. And when we have forgotten our own potential, we rely on our friends to read our inscriptions to us. When we see the goodness and greatness in others, we reconnect with our own potential for goodness and greatness. When we see the goodness and greatness in others, we renew our faith and we reconnect with the awe of existence itself. Let us then look at each other with the light of our intellect, with the light of our mind's eye, and see greatness looking back. Let us see the glimmers of greatness yet to be realized. You and I can read the inscriptions in one another. You and I can together meet the rising sun, and we will stand as a pair of pillars along the great river of eternity. Thank you. I would like to read a short prayer. This is from Hinduism, it is the Gayatri Mantra. It's just one verse, and it instructs us to ask the Creator to guide our intellect so that we can make the right decisions. It's just 4 lines. I'll read it in Sanskrit and then in English. Om Pur-bhava Swaha Tatsavitar-Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. O Supreme Divine, Thou art the giver of life, remover of pain and sorrow, the bestower of happiness, creator of the universe. May we receive Thy supreme light. May Thou guide our intellect in the right direction. Thank you.